I'd say something, but it'd be rather uncouth of me. Rumor, not confirmed, could be, possibly, maybe, grain of salt, pinch of salt, whole ocean of salt, whatever you want. Rumor, Ncuti Gatwa exiting Doctor Who after second season, already filmed a regeneration scene. I would love to see his regeneration. It's just one word, why? He's just like, why? So this dude, who, if this is true, I'm not surprised, because his one reason its downfall happened was because of this guy. This guy comes out like, oh yeah, go touch grass and blah blah blah, and then people are outside recording themselves and taking pictures of themselves touching grass, and then this freaking ass clown and everyone else at the BBC or wherever else wonders why the Doctor Who ratings or the views are going down. Well, because you have this jackhole like, go touch grass. Yeah, go tell the people who watch Doctor Who, the ones who keep your stupid show right now alive, yeah, go tell them to touch grass. So, new rumor claims that Doctor Who actor Ncuti Gatwa plans to exit the show after its second season, and the show might end up being axed altogether. I certainly hope so. I mean, I love Doctor Who, but it's not Doctor Who anymore. It's Doctor Who fucking cares. You know? And this is what people were saying about Russell T Davies coming back. It's like, yeah, he was able to write some great stories, which had topics like racism and this and that. But now it's just in your face. You have this dude who abandons his companion to go make out with a dude. The Doctor would never do that. Like, is he trying to hit an audience of like younger people who would do that kind of stuff? Because the Doctor wouldn't do that. You know, this is the same crap that happened with freaking Jodie Whittaker. I bring it up because it is the scene. It was this was the moment people were like, this is not Doctor Who. And I bring it up all the time because it really was this pivotal moment where you see this isn't Doctor Who. This is not the Doctor. With Graham, when he's worried about his cancer coming back. And the Doctor, you know, she's fucking acting stupid and awkward. He's like, oh, well, I'm just going to come over here and turn some dials and think about something I could have said to you. And everyone's defending it like, oh, it's the Doctor. The Doctor's awkward. Apparently, where were you guys during Matt Smith's era? Matt Smith was the master of awkward. You know, constantly waving his hands around and, you know, a lot of this. And, you know, he was like the master of awkward. And he wouldn't do something like that. Peter Capaldi, who was like the grumpy grandpa, who you would think would distance himself from someone and not, you know, go full in and into feelings. Even he wouldn't do that crap. And for him, the moment I bring up is with Clara, where, you know, it's like this simulation type thing, and she throws the key of the TARDIS into the lava pit below. And, you know, she's trying to, you know, oh, I'm sorry. And, you know, and he's like, you know, you betrayed my trust and this and that. And she's like, why are you helping me then? And he's like, do you think I care for you so little that betraying me would make a difference? She outright betrays him and he still helps her. So the writing for the Doctor has gotten so much worse. Like, oh, the Doctor's awkward. He's always been awkward. That's the point. He's not human. He's meant to be awkward. So to take a scene like that where, you know, their companion is worried about cancer coming back, like, oh, I'm just going to go over here and twist some knobs and think of something I could have said a few minutes ago. And then having him leave to go fucking make out with some dude, that's not the Doctor. Can't imagine why people aren't watching this crap anymore. Again, I love Doctor Who. I love Doctor Who. This isn't Doctor Who anymore. You know, and Russell T Davies showed that while he was able to have great episodes that had serious topics, he clearly can't do that anymore because the message is clearly more important than being entertained. Are you not entertained? No. No, we're not. No, we are. No, we are not. Nope. No, we are not, Fred. We are not entertained. This rumor comes from the Sun Rod's McPhee, who reports Doctor Who is facing the axe with starring Ncuti Gatwa poised to quit and crew claiming to be laid off. Now, if this turns out to be a rumor, well, that's why I said rumor in the first place. Bosses have postponed any decision until Ncuti's second season has aired later this year. However, he also detailed it's likely that Gatwa will exit the show. He better. Like, people are now going to look back more fondly on Jodie Whittaker, which I didn't think would be possible. Ncuti doesn't want to be tied to the series beyond this and plans to relocate to Los Angeles with several Hollywood projects standing by for him. Now, this is where the rumor part comes in because it says an alleged anonymous insider. So, grain of salt, or an entire bag, entire ocean. The insider blasted the BBC and its management of Doctor Who. The show has been poorly managed in recent years, and that there's a lot of people who have been working on the show for years and now being cast aside due to poor leadership. Yeah. People warned some episodes were getting too caught up in agenda rather than telling a story on those who got shouted down, ignored. The insider went on to indicate that the entire series will get cut. Word on the set is that the BBC, well, I mean, it's not like it hasn't happened before. I mean, you had you had the original Doctor Who, old Who, and then you had like a hiatus, and then they tried to bring it back, and that didn't work out, and then they brought it back again in like 2004, 2005, and that's with Christopher Eccleston and David Tennant, and then it's been going on since then. So a hiatus, maybe that's what it needs. Maybe it gives time to people to reevaluate what Doctor Who is about, and that while yes, you can have political messages in the story, one, it has to be fair. You can't just do it on one side because not everyone on that side watches Doctor Who. People from all spectrums watch Doctor Who. The left, the right, Christian, liberal, whatever. Atheists, you name it, people watch it. So you need something that for everyone, not just, oh, well, we're going to pander to this amount of people and then alienate everyone else. You don't do that, especially with something like Doctor Who. Shelves for at least 5 years. Good, let them. The crew were told not to hold their breath for work on the series for at least 10 years. So 10 years, I'll be, 46 years old? I'll be pushing 50. I'll be pushing 50 years old if that happens. Oh. As we scramble to find work, those responsible to get the ride off and to other well-paid projects without any repercussions. Filming wrapped on Friday afternoon with no fanfare or celebration. Just a room full of sadness and frowny faces. BBC spokeswoman did respond stating, Doctor Who has not been shelved. As we have previously stated, this decision on Season 3 will be made after Season 2 airs. The deals with Disney Plus for 26 episodes, and exactly half of those still have to transmit. This report is not surprising at all, given the abysmal ratings of the first season had. The premiere episode only posted 2.6 million viewers overnight and only managed 4.1 million after a week. Those are terrible. It did not improve from there. 0.1 was it 2.2 million overnight episode. Yeah. Like, I'm looking at these numbers, and they're basically around Jodie Whittaker numbers. Like, by the end of Jodie Whittaker's run, I mean, she was probably getting around 3 million or so. So, yeah, the Christmas special 4.11 million overnight, 5 million, 6 million over 7 days. Showrunner Russell T Davis has also admitted multiple times that the show's ratings are not good. Last summer, he made an appearance at the BAFTA event and shared, "It's not doing that well in ratings." At San Diego Comic-Con, he refused to answer a question about whether the show would continue past season 2. He was asked, "How much longer will this era last?" That's what everybody wants to know. We've got 2 under our belt. How many more seasons will we get from you all? He said, "We've shot season 2, but that's only halfway through season 2. We've got all those months of post to come. That's a long way off. So no decisions yet, and we're happy making it in at the moment. We hope it will." Yeah, we don't. If you go even further back, Gatwa indicated he might be done with the show after season 2. He told the Rolling Stone back in 2023, "Theater kept me warm and it held me at all night, even if I was broke. But I'm planning on getting back into it next year after I finish season 2 of Doctor Who." About the second season, no idea, no plan. I just know that I'm loving it and my love for it is growing. His co-star Millie Gibson also told Fabric magazine, "I think now that the strike's over, probably auditioning again for parts and seeing what's out there. Every year has seen such a change for me. Don't care." Despite all this, Davies has indicated that he has plans for a 4th season. He told SFX magazine via Games Radar, "I'm planning season 3 now. There's plans for season 4. Well, having plans and having it come to fruition, 2 totally different things. And again, one of the reasons is this guy. Once you come out and start saying, "Oh yeah, go touch grass and this and that," you really think it's the normal people watching Doctor Who? No, it's the fans. When you tell the fans to go touch grass, you're going to tank the show. Second is the writing. Again, they're making the Doctor do things he wouldn't do. You know, and they can say the Doctor's always been awkward and this and that. Again, Matt Smith, his Doctor was the king of awkward. The king of awkward. And the crap that they've made these Doctors do between Jodie Whittaker and him, he would never do. He would never do. It doesn't even feel like the Doctor anymore. So, you know, maybe you should take a 5-year hiatus or 10. Or just don't come back until you finally figure out what Doctor Who is about, you know, what Doctor Who is to you and, you know, what you can do to make fans want to stay rather than push them away from it. Because this isn't Doctor Who. This isn't Doctor Who. This is Doctor Who fucking cares. And we've seen since the 60th anniversary that people are less and less interested. You know, the 60th anniversary, Catherine Tate, David Tennant, to Neil Patrick Harris. It should have been a surefire way to get people involved and to get people watching. But no, the ratings were terrible. Like, how do you mess up 3 amazing actors? One of them, like 2 of them, or at least one of them, piece of shit in real life. But at acting wise, completely amazing. How the fuck do you mess that up? Seriously, David Tennant, Catherine Tate, Neil Patrick Harris. How do you mess that up? Yet somehow they managed to do it. So, just cancel Doctor Who for now. Just, people are more than happy to go back and watch the old Doctor Who, you know, the early New Who, like the New Who stuff, like the early, like David Tennant. You know, we've got a good season or 2 with Peter Capaldi before the writing for that one got bad. So it's not like we don't have Doctor Who to watch. There's also the audio dramas. So if Doctor Who was to go on hiatus for 10 years, I don't think anyone would care. Because it's well worth it to, you know, for him for the show to just, until they figure out what direction they truly want to go. Do they want to bring in people or do they want to push people away? Because all they're doing right now is pushing them away. But what do I know? Anyway, that's going to do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.